Hello, I'm Leslie Scase and I'm a member of the Crime Writers Association. I hope you're all keeping safe in lockdown. This is one of a number of videos by other authors regarding their time under the lockdown situation. For myself, here I am. This is where I do some of my writing, on this very sofa. I do have a study upstairs where it is quite a small room where I keep all my reference books. Now, my particular genre is Victorian crime, and this is my book, Fortuna's Deadly Shadow, and I would call it a classic whodunit. There's lots of suspects, lots of twists and turns. I think the difference being that rather than it being set in Whitechapel, it's set in Victorian South Wales. Quite a booming town is where it's set, called Pontypridd. And as to why I set it there, I give you this off my wall, which is my grandparents' wedding photograph, dated 1898. And really that's what sort of inspired me to pick somewhere and set it in that location. So you'll see a bookcase behind me. Actually, the top shelf, my wife's books, on reference books on World War I and World War II. Then you have my subsidiary interest, which is history, medieval history and the English Civil War. And then you have cookery books, because that's what else I'm doing in lockdown. I love to cook, as well as play guitar, and that's what I do. For myself, I find that in terms of writing, which you might be interested in, I prefer to write first thing in the morning. Sometimes I'm awake at 10 to 6, and that's when I'll just sit down and just write. I don't write very long at one sitting, because I want the thinking time to see what I want to change. So what else can you expect from the books I write? Well, first of all, historical accuracy. Because I'm a historian, I like to put in perhaps sometimes even obscure facts, but things you can base a story around. And I'll also like, I think in an earlier blog, video log I did mention the fact that, people sort of back then, late 19th century, exactly the same as us, with the same drives, same passions, loves and hates. So I hope you give it a try. So it's Fortuna's Deadly Shadow. Unfortunately, due to the virus, the distribution system seems to have completely broken down, with my publishers' staff are all furloughed, as distributors are the same. So hopefully when we're out of this, you'll be able to get a copy. So Fortuna's Deadly Shadow, I'll say it again. In terms of something I'd like to say, and that is one of the reasons that I got into writing was a love of a particular author, and so the medieval period is my thing, and it's another member of the Crime Writers Association. It's Bernard Knight, who I think is a very fine writer, and he told me that how important it is to have engaging subsidiary characters, so that you build a little world around your central character, and sometimes they can be more important than the central character himself. So there we are. So as I say, please do keep safe.